Hey Stars fans, Colin Shuck sitting down with Sam Duggan. And Sam, you have a unique story. I'm going to let you introduce yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from, I was born and raised in England, Reading, and I grew up in a hockey family, I guess. Both my older brothers played, so kind of unusual coming from England and playing hockey, but I don't know, I just was born into it and was holding the hockey stick before I could walk. So yeah, grew up playing there. I moved to Sweden when I was 15. I had a great 4 years there, and now I'm looking to head across the pond and make a career over here. So I'm looking forward to it.
You said you're a hockey family, so your parents introduced you to the sport, is that right?
Actually, I would say my older brothers really introduced me. My parents, both my mum and dad, have been so supportive of what me and my brothers have always wanted to do. But actually, my brothers were around 6 and 10 when the Mighty Ducks movie came out.
Oh, okay.
So they started off in like inline hockey, so that got them started, and then they actually moved across to ice, maybe a year or two later. So, and then obviously they're a lot older than me, so I was born into it. They were already playing ice hockey when I was born. So, yeah, I've grown up wanting to be like them. They've been my role models all throughout my life, and my parents have just supported me the whole way. So, yeah, I'm very lucky.
What is the hockey culture like in Great Britain, which is, as you mentioned, a country that is not known for hockey?
Yeah. I think there's a lot of potential. I feel personally that there's just not enough facilities and money that's pumped into the program. I think there are good players that come out of England that are successful and have good careers. The top league there now is pretty good. It's a good level, good European level, but I think there just needs to be a little more development on the junior side, a little more time and money spent on that side of things. But I know it's easier said than done, obviously. But yeah, I think there's a lot of potential there. I think you generally find hard-working players that come from there, and the guys that actually work themselves up to be to a good level have to put in a lot of extra hours because of the limit on facilities and ice and stuff. So, I think there's a lot of room for improvement, but I think we're in the right direction. The national team program with the men's, we just got promoted to the top division, so that's really good news for British hockey, and hopefully we can just build on that.
You mentioned playing in Sweden, so we had talked off camera beforehand, but you'd actually played against Gustaf Westlund, who's played with the Stars for the last 2 years. Do you remember playing against him and what that was like at all?
Yeah, I think I have played against him. I know the name. I know he played here last year, and he's well thought of the fans and everything. So I'm pretty certain I've played against him. Like all Swedish players, it's skilled, it's fast, it's they breed a lot of good hockey players from there, and it was a great place for me to develop that side of my game. I think I've always had that grit side, the physical side, but it was a great environment for me to develop my skills and my scoring touch on the bigger ice, where it's more focused on skills and skating. So that was great for me, and now I'm ready to make the next step.
So speaking of that step, this is day one of Stars Camp.
Yep.
You played already one game today. Yep. How was that game compared to other games you played in Sweden or for the British national team?
Yeah, I think the style of play is very different here, and that's something that I'm still adjusting to. But I feel that naturally my game is more of a North American style. But obviously playing in a European game for the last 4 years, I have adapted to that style too. With the bigger ice, there's more space. I mean, things still happen just as fast. The guys move just as fast, but there's more ice, right? So it's there's a lot more space out there. Where here, it's a lot more. The battles are a lot tighter and along the wall, and your board play has to be a lot better. But that's something I feel that I can make a strength of mine. I'm willing to learn here, and I'm trying to learn every day. And the game today was a good start. I felt. I feel I can get into positions where I can use my skill, but at the same time I can play the physical game too and get in the dirty areas and get to the net. So yeah, I'm really excited for my opportunity here and a chance to get going with the week.
So Sam, thank you so much
Thank
for
you very
joining me.
much.
Best of luck the rest of the way.
Yep.
Once again, Sam Duggan from England coming over for Stars Camp here this week.